beautiful song by Journey, Faithfully. I remember I could picture my dad singing to it back in the 80s, faithfully, with this Italian accent. And it was on the radio, and like right when it gets to that part where he goes, I'm forever yours. My dad goes, faithfully. But he was kind of saying, oh, that's a great love song. Journey is one of those bands that I didn't really like, didn't get in them at first. And then my brothers and I, we were more into like Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Genesis, Leonard Skinner, Rush, Van Halen, REO. Journey was more like, more like girl, like more. We were like, Journey. I don't know why we thought that. Journey is an amazing band. And then we were in shortly after that, we're like, all the chicks dig Journey. All the hot chicks back then, they were going nuts, like the girls in the '60s were for the Beatles. And we're like, okay, so the hot chicks like Journey. There were most of the Journey concerts were packed with hot teenage girls, and we were teenage guys at the time. We quickly got on board with Journey. Now I love them. I mean, and shortly after that, I love them. But they're an amazing band. Okay, Faithfully by Journey. This is in not my favorite key. It's the key of B. The key of this is my least favorite key. It uses every black note, every one of the sharps and flats in between. It's only 1/2 step down from the C, which uses all the white notes and none of these. C is the most common, easiest key to play in. B is quite the opposite. It's only a 1/2 step down, but it uses every one of those. So just for me, I don't like the fingering position. I don't have really long fingers, and I guess depending on if you have short, stubby, fat, thick fingers, I want to say, or long, like Bruce Hornsby. I mean, he could do that. All those weird high. He's got the length, and if you have really long fingers, that's great for piano. I don't. I have not really long fingers. So, anyways, Faithfully starts out on the B chord, and the B bass. So I'll try to show you guys this slow. So, and if I could, I don't want to slow it down because I think they look like garbage when people do. And I'm using a movie editing program called Cyberlink Power Director. It's not Pro Tools for music. So when you slow it down, it's muffled. It sounds like garbage. I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'll just try to play it slow. So it's. The A flat on the bass, but he's still on the B chord, F sharp, and then the E, and then when he starts singing Highway Road into the midnight sun, wheels go round and round, he goes down to the E, he skips the F sharp, on my mind. He does like that little restless, he stays on the beat. Leave alone to your mind. Okay, so when he goes to the E, he switches back to a B over an F sharp. So it's a B over F sharp bass, and then an actual F sharp chord. That's an F sharp. That's also an F sharp. So the bass stays on the F sharp, and he floats from a B chord to an F sharp chord. And then he does. They say that the road ain't no place to start a family. Okay, so right down the line, it's been you and me. That part, that's an E, so he goes, and that's an E chord. Right down the line, and he goes a G sharp or A flat, same thing. So he starts out on this side of the road ain't no place to start a family, and then the B chord. And he does like a right down the line, it's been you and me. So that's an E chord over a B bass and then a B. So he goes from an E to a B. What it's supposed to be. Now here's where he switches down to an F sharp. Oh, girl, you stand by me. Right down the line, it's been you and me. Right down the line, it's been you and me. The E and then the B, and then he goes to loving and music, man, ain't always what it's supposed to be. Same thing. Oh, girl, and when he says, oh, girl, that's a F sharp chord. Oh, girl, stand. That's a B over E flat. By me. Now this is when he jumps up to the C sharp minor. I'm forever yours. So that C sharp minor, that's a B on the right hand, a B chord, and an E flat on the bass. C sharp minor, E flat over E, or I'm sorry, B chord over E flat, and then an E. I'm forever yours, faithfully, and then he goes right back to the B. So that's pretty much the whole song. That's the whole song, and I'll list the chords in the description, but that's pretty much just repeats from there.